DJ Reed is the most disrespected player in the NFL. What's going on, guys? Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I want to get into DJ Reed being disrespected and some self-awareness from DJ Reed, and I thought it was something that was really funny. So before we get started, Matt O'Leary NY on socials, and we got the Talkin' Jets panel returning on Tuesday. No show this past week on the 4th of July. Hopefully you had a great holiday, but we will be back ASAP. So on the 4th of July, PFF tweeted out, which NFL player is this? And it was a little graph with saying production high, talent high, recognition, and was very small. And DJ Reed replied, me, LOL, which is true. It is absolutely true. When looking at DJ Reed, and something that I said before the season started last year and throughout the season, Sauce Gardner preseason and just hype-wise was getting a ton of hype, and deservedly so, right? There's a 4th overall pick who came into the league and dominated, was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro, a defensive player of the, defensive rookie of the year. Like, he lived up to the hype, and he was getting a ton of hype. And I thought, you know, hey, this is absolutely warranted. But don't forget about DJ Reed. This guy was really, really good in Seattle, and is going to be a stellar number 2 corner for the New York Jets. And he was just that. Let's be real here. He is a number 1 corner on easily more than half the teams in the league. He is a tremendous cornerback. He is just absolutely fantastic. And, you know, for me, just looking at some of his numbers, I don't think he does get the recognition that he deserves. He's not on Sauce's level. And let's be real, which is crazy to say, someone who's coming off a rookie season is like a top 3 corner in the league already, but he is. But DJ Reed, man, 467 yards allowed, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 10 pass breakups, and a 75.7 passer rating allowed. That's nothing to sneeze at. That is a really, really good season for a quarterback. Now, if you want to compare that to how he did against other corners, there were 75 qualifying corners who played at least 50% of snaps, and he was 18th in reception percentage allowed, 29th in yards, tied for 16th in touchdowns allowed, 7th in pass breakups, and 11th in passer rating allowed. This is a premier corner. This is a guy who's, top half of the league in all these stats, and top half in every single one of those categories, and close to, top 12 in 2 of them, in pass breakups and passer rating allowed. And only allowing 2 touchdowns on a season as a number 2 corner, that's impressive. And when you say that Sauce Gardner only allowed 1, so your starting outside duo of DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner allowed 3 freaking touchdowns on a 17-game season, like, that's insane to think about, and how much easier life is for the rest of your defense. Like, yes, the Jets' defensive line is their strength, right? That is one of their biggest strengths by far. When you look at the corner room as well, that makes your life so much easier for that defensive line to get home. And safety play should be improved with Adrian Amos coming in here and playing free safety next to Jordan Whitehead instead of having LaMarcus Joyner back there. And, Joyner had a few games where he had a solid stretch. He started out really bad, then was okay for a little bit, and then kind of fell off the cliff in the second half of the year. But Amos should be a really good player, man. I'm excited for that. But DJ Reed is 100% right here. He is one of the more underrated and underappreciated players, not just on the Jets, but just in the NFL in general. Really, really good cornerback, and he's 1,000% right. I love him saying, me, LOL. That was funny. So let me know your thoughts on DJ Reed down below. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Once again, I am Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.